Hello guys, this is Lethe Art Studio with a video on how to draw a chibi. In this drawing tutorial, we are making Riza Hawkeye with her angry black Hayate. We begin this drawing session with Riza. Her body posture is decided in this step. Our lieutenant is holding her gun pointing towards lust. We use such circles as guides. One big circle for the chibi head, one big circle for the torso, and one for the legs. Small circles for the shoulders and the hands that will be holding the gun. Make a vertical line on her face to orient it. When you are okay with the body posture of your chibi, you can start adding muscle mass to it. Create the hands by adding parallel lines to the bones you added just earlier. Add the eyes level and two big circles for the chibi eyes. For the bottom part of our body, we don't actually need mass. We need to dress her with the army trousers. And at the feet, we're adding the boots outlines. Make this C shape to have the boob that stands out of the body. These hands will be holding a gun. Let's make the fingers of Riza. Small circles squeezed, one on top of the other. Her outfit involves a belt. Speaking of the typical army trousers, you need to make them bumpy. They are swollen because the boots force them to. Have some skew lines to make them seem less like a deflated balloon and more like a cloth that allows movement. Riza's belt has the small rectangle in the middle of her hips level. Below her hands you can add the gun case. Like detectives or cops, she is wearing these leather stripes on her shoulders and back. Add the ear that is visible from this perspective. Maybe some more decisive lines for where we want the eyes to be. Now for the hairstyle. Make a hairline to define where your hair will start from. Riza has these geometrical bangs. They are mostly on one side of her face. Make straight lines, long V shapes that touch each other. Each of these is a tuft of hair. And on top make a mountain line to set the borders of the bangs. And at the left we have this small tuft that is part of our bangs. At the back of her head she is having her hair clipped. This time the V-shapes are upside down. After the hairstyle we need to have the face expression. Of course she is angry. She thinks Lust killed her Mustang. So her eyebrows are pointing towards the center of her face. And she is showing her teeth. For the eyes we are making big circles for the iris. Maybe adjust her eyebrows to make her even angrier. Correct her hair bangs just a little bit. You can make her eyelashes lines more intense if you like. In the center of the iris make the pupils. Small black circles. Anytime you can make some of your lines more intense. You can prioritize them and make bolder the ones you believe are closer to the result you desire. Proceeding with the rest of our drawing, we have to wear Riza some shoes. Of course, since she's a lieutenant, she needs army boots. They have nothing special. Army boots in chibis are just extremely big shoes for the tiny feet they have. When you're ready with the boots of our Fullmetal Alchemist character, you can start making your drawing more clear. It is now time to make your chibi sharper, to have more piercing lines. Choose which lines you think are more likely to be making your drawing realistic. Or ignore the ones that you think are supporting and not so necessary. Add any details that can make your drawing better. Like more cloth lines, some shoes maybe. Stand at the back and observe your drawing. Give time to your eyes to overview it. When you see your drawings from a distance, you can spot any bizarre areas. Your eyes will understand what may go wrong, and you can change that before you move to ink. Because when the time of the ink has come, you will have to be extra careful. With slow and careful movements, we are making our lines intense. By following the lines you did earlier, try to match your ink with your pencil. When you are using ink, at least in this workflow, you need to see which lines are crossing each other. This means that you may not use all of the lines you drew with pencil. Some of them are supporting. They help you create your volumes correctly. But in the end, you won't need them inked. I'm telling you again, this is only for this workflow. You may want them too. Go ahead and keep them. And share with me your workflow. Hashtag Lethe Art Studio in your Instagram account, because I would love to see your artworks. And because we got some drawing energy left, we can have a bonus black hayate. Make two parts. One for our dog's head and one for its body. For the ears, we are making two small triangles. Our husky has to be cute, so we are making it chubby. At the top section, we make the edges hairy. It's a dog, right? And at the bottom section, which is the body of our puppy, we are adding its legs and paws. Let's start its face. It is angry just like Riza is, so it is showing its teeth too. And its eyebrows also point towards the center of the face. Because of the fact that it is a husky, it has these two small semicircles on top of its face. They separate the white fur from the black. Below its head, it is wearing a collar. We don't want to lose such a cute doggo. Also make its eyes black. Same with Riza, we need to make our lines more decisive, to select the ones we want to keep and make them sharper, more intense. And now that we chose the lines we need to make them inked. With an ink pen, we are covering all the lines that will make our black hayate. Be careful not to make your lines sketchy, because this can ruin your drawing. For the eyes, remember to keep one small white circle to represent the reflections of light. And here are the cute little paws. Line after line, our black Hayate is getting ready, just like our Riza Hawkeye. With an eraser, clean your drawing from pencil lines. And this is our drawing for today. I hope you liked my video and tips. Hit the subscribe button to support my art and suggest new characters in the comments below. Thank you for drawing with me, and I'll see you soon with the next video. Bye guys.